Now, I know the kids is deal breaker, but is he someone that's your type?
Um, you're so cute. Like, let me just say that you're like really cute, but like if I'm gonna be with somebody, I need somebody that's like fine to me. Like you fine to a lot of girls, I'm sure, but to me, like very cute. I love your dreads. I like the way you're dressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. My name is Marvin. I'm an older man. I'll be giving you my reactions.
All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady.
Amen.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Okay, so what I like to do is to give you my opinion about the person first, the single lady, before she starts to speak. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is sexual harassment. It really is. It looks like she's wearing a t-shirt with some panties automatically attached to it, and the message she's putting out is 100% sexual. And what's not fair and why I call it sexual harassment? Because you can't think about anything but her body, because that's what she's presenting to you. And that's just not fair, because she's not giving the men any opportunity to think about her mind. And even if she tells you what her personality is like, men, we're distracted by the body. Understand something about men. Men are not multitaskers. Women are multitaskers. Men, we think about one thing at a time, and the one thing she's putting out there is very negative. So here's a woman that really doesn't care what anybody thinks. She wants to control the narrative. She wants to control the conversation. She's the type of woman that wants it her way. That's who she is. And argumentative, yes, because she has to be defensive about this dress. That is a crying shame. But let's see what more we can learn from this woman as we go forward.
My name is Nucci.
Hey, Nucci, how old are you?
I'm 25. I'll be 26 soon.
Okay.
And what's interesting, she's 25. So her brain may not have solidified yet, which means that the brain is still soft and may not have solidified yet between the ages of 23 and 25 for women, 25 and 27 for men. And what that means, that's about maturity when you're able to make decisions and stick to them. And that's what the brain being solid actually helps people to do. But in her case, if this is what she's taught herself, all the way up until the age of 25, man, she's headed for a very rude and unpleasant future. I hope that's not the case, but that's the message she's putting out there about herself.
And what do you do?
I am an artist as well as a behavioral health tech,
A behavioral health tech. So, what are you teaching your clients? I wonder. It's just not right.
and I'm also a stripper.
That makes sense. Okay. So, she should have put that out there first. So, she didn't want you to see her behavioral health tech. She wanted you to see that she's a stripper. So, she's obviously a woman with a brain that knows how to communicate and direct her thoughts. But like I said, she wants to control the narrative. What she wants these men to know about her is her stripperness.
Okay, now what kind of artist are you?
I rap.
Oh, okay, all right. So anything we should be looking out for? Anything soon?
Yes, actually, I dropped a song yesterday, so go ahead and check that out, you guys.
Okay.
Showgirl Nucci on YouTube and Instagram.
All right. Well, make sure to check that out. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to write music. I love movies. Like I really like. I grew up watching movies. Like my grandma would sneak us into the movies. Like we would pay for one, go see another one, wouldn't pay for
Okay.
it. So yeah, love movies. I love to hike. I like to work out as well. Anybody that knows me knows that when I was like heavily into my working out like regimen, I was working out like 5, 6 days a week. I got really small, plumped up a little bit, but I like myself both sizes.
Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Just security within yourself, confidence, a guy that has like goals, and actually like doing something to achieve them. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Ooh, deal breakers. A guy like if you've met me, if you've been around me, humbly, I do get attention. So like if you know that about me and you want to pursue me, then that's definitely something like if you tend to get insecure about the attention that I get, that's something that would make me like kind of stray away from you.
Okay. All right. So we did get a couple pop balloons.
I can't believe more men did not pop their balloon. But then when we look at this group of men, some of them look like they street guys. I mean, that's the way they're presenting themselves with their clothes. They could be corporate lawyers for all I know, but it's the presentation that they're putting out there is that they like her. They like what she represents. But let's see if this woman gets a date. I can't see it. I cannot see a man saying, look, this is the woman I want to take home to introduce to my family, to my mother. I just don't see it.
Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
I'm Trey. I'm 25.
And Trey, what do you do?
I'm a development project manager at a tech company.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just a profession. Stripper. That's not my preference. Nothing wrong with you.
No,
Just a
honestly, I
preference.
thought it was going to be more people that would pop. So I understand.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Got it. All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah.
You're dressed very well, great smile. Just if we're going off everyday life, I probably wouldn't entertain. Nothing against you. You're very handsome.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
And he's a man wearing pearls. Why is the man wearing pearls? Trey's got a great voice. He's got a great representation of himself. I'm not used to men wearing pearls. I'm just not.
Now, is there something there that's just making you say you wouldn't entertain him?
I think I just like a more like brolicky guy, like a little bit more like you know.
Got it.
No, not that
Rough and
saying like
dirty.
you're not
I'm
that,
just
but
playing. I'm
just
just
for
playing.
me, I'm a
You're
big
good.
girl,
I
so
understand.
yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you. And let's go down over here. Your name and age.
Yeah, my name is Key. I'm 28.
And Key, what do you do?
I own a trucking business.
Okay, very cool. Now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just a profession, same thing. Very pretty girl.
Thank
just
you.
Profession, yeah, that's
I'm
it.
sweating. It's hot.
You good?
Okay. And now, is Key someone that's your type?
Love your complexion. Like that was definitely the first thing that caught my eye when I walked out here.
Appreciate it.
Love the waves as well. I probably would entertain you if you approached me. So yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
I love how he maintained his eye contact and he did not look her up and down. He showed her respect, the respect that she did not show him. He showed her respect.
Yeah. All right. So we still do have quite a few balloons left unpopped. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these guys a question, help you narrow it down.
Ooh. Damn, I didn't really think about this.
Oh, girl.
Do any of you guys have children? You do?
Are kids a deal breaker for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm
let's,
sorry.
let's head on over here. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is John. I'm 31.
And John, you got children and you would want to bring a woman like this around your children. You didn't think about your children first.
John, what do you do?
I'm an aerospace tech and I do content. So
Got it. So she did pop on you for the kids. Why did you have your balloon unpop for her, though, prior to
I
that?
mean, I'm not really shallow. You feel me? I like to get to know the person. So I was just trying to fill her out.
You did get to know her. She said she was a stripper. What more do you need to know? Do you have no idea of the life of a stripper? Start right there because that's the only thing she wants you to know. She don't want you to know anything else about her. Not her behavioral work, working with people, kids. I don't know who she works with, but she wants you to know she's a stripper.
Got it. Now, I know the kids is deal breaker, but is he someone that's your type?
You're so cute. Like, let me just say that you're like really cute, but like, if I'm gonna be with somebody, I need somebody that's like fine to me. Like you fine to a lot of girls, I'm sure, but to me, like very cute. I love your dreads. I like the way you're dressed. Yeah.
She thinks she's so much superior because of her look. And that's one of the mindsets. Strippers are very unrealistic. I mean, they live a type of mental lifestyle that makes them think, look, focus on me, it's all about me. So she can't see a man for who he is because she's too focused on herself. It's a very selfish lifestyle. I need to live this way and do this so I can take care of my family. No, there's some better things you can do for you and your family.
That's cool. I respect it.
Okay. All righty. So everyone else has no kids. Any other questions?
This is dumb, but like I do want to know your guys' signs.
Okay.
See, that is dumb.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna pop you based off your sign. I just want to know.
But you didn't come here to find love. You came here to promote your rap album. You came here to promote your strippinism. I mean, come on, these guys are here seriously looking for a relationship, and you come out like a floozy. I mean, you should expect that. I'm surprised these two guys still have their balloons unpopped. What's wrong with them?
Oh.
We'll start here with your name and age.
My name's Dante. I'm 25.
Okay. Dante, what do you do?
I'm a famous adult entertainer and also a
Duh, no wonder. He's it's just going downhill from that.
YouTuber as well.
Okay, got it. So, to answer her question, what's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay.
A true
I like
Sag.
Sag. Yeah.
We'll come back.
Yuck.
Name and age.
Named Justin, and 26,
Okay. And what do you do?
and I own a online business. So yeah,
Okay.
And what's your sign?
I'm Cancer.
Okay. I like Cancer. You guys are very like emotionally intelligent and like just like intuitive when it comes to emotions.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
And you guys like really make people feel comfortable. Like no sign I feel like is better at doing that than a Cancer. So
Yeah, that's how it is. For
I like
sure.
that.
Yeah.
Name and age.
Chris, 27.
And Chris, what do you do?
I got a couple jobs. I'm a realtor first, and then I work at a community center with kids, and then I work at 2 nonprofits.
See, I don't get this. All right, so you said you're a realtor first. Obviously, that's where your bread and butter is. That's the money that you're focusing on. All right. But you also work with kids. Is this what you want to bring around kids? I'm glad kids is a deal breaker for her because she doesn't need to be around kids. Now, they're not your kids, that's your profession. But what are we going to teach young men and women about self respect? What are we going to do with them if you are focused in your heart on a stripper, on someone that just, it's not even about her just taking the clothes off, it's the mindset that goes with that. The mindset is not a mindset of cooperation. It's not a mindset of building for other people. It's a selfish mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
I have a love-hate relationship with you guys. Like I love you guys, but you guys are toxic.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, at least you know.
Thank you. And we did get a pop. Let's head on back this way. Your name and age.
He
My
grew
name is
up.
Ryan. I'm 26.
And Ryan, what do you do?
I own 2 different media companies.
Okay. So you did end up popping your balloon when she asked, what's your sign? What's up? What's going on?
Yeah, it's just the sign thing. I just never got into that, and I don't even like speaking about that.
Okay.
Very good. This guy has a conscience. He's been raised probably biblically somewhere because people who really read the Bible are not going to touch astrology. So somewhere he has an upbringing that taught him don't do that. But none of us are perfect.
I understand. Like a lot of guys are like that, so I don't fault you for that.
All good.
All right. So prior to her asking about signs, you did have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
I kind of wanted to hear her out. The profession thing did kind of take me through a little loop, but I was still open. Yeah. So and she's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. So
I was gonna say peanut butter. I like that.
so
See, that's all she wants. Can't you guys figure it out? She don't want you. She doesn't want you. She's seeking out an opportunity, maybe to put you in a video or maybe something else even more negative than that.
so I was like, no, we can. I just want to hear what she had to say.
Got it. Now, is Ryan someone that's your type?
No, because
He's
you're
too
just a
thin.
smidgen too light skinned for me. I know I'm light skinned as well, but
Oh shit,
I like them a little bit brown to dark skin.
that's cool.
You know what? Those guys popping just now, they've all been looking for a reason to pop. And I think some of the pressure about being on a show like this is you want to show your humanity. You want to show your openness. But there's some things you just have to reject from the beginning and say no. So the light skin thing, they popped on that. And we got the one guy, I think the porn star, he's still with the cowboy hat. He still has his hat on. Wow, this is amazing.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Let's go over here. Why'd you end up popping?
Man, I think I'm light skinned. I don't know, like you feel
You're
me?
not as light as him.
Like,
You should have gave yourself a chance.
hey, I mean, look, I didn't know. You should have been clear on me. But it's all good
Well,
though.
I did say brown to light skin. To me,
like,
you're. I mean, you are kind of like on the cusp of light,
Yeah, yeah.
but you are. To me, you have a little bit more melanin.
Okay,
You
for
know.
sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
Damn.
picking this
Okay.
woman.
But you
So,
want that balloon back or
No,
something?
right.
no, he don't want it back.
Why you biting
Go
your
ahead,
lip like
go,
that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead, get that balloon back.
Get
Yeah.
that balloon
Really?
back.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll be back for you then. He ended up popping as well. What's going on?
Same thing, you know, I'm light skinned, as everybody can see. She said brown skin to dark skin
Maybe I should have specified like light bright, right?
type shit. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But you're light
There's
skinned.
nothing wrong with light brights at all. Like all
Yeah.
complexions are beautiful. It's just a preference.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
That's it. I
But
get
you,
that
yeah,
part.
no, you're the same color.
Type shit. I just know I've been light skinned my whole life. Yeah, I'm only dark as we in Arizona right now.
Okay. All right. So, you want him to get, or I don't know.
I mean, it's up to him.
It's up to you. You want that balloon back or no?
Yeah.
Don't.
I think I'm gonna just pass. I just want to see what else is out there.
No, no problem. No problem.
Yeah,
All right. So, is
something
he
else
someone
is
that is your
better.
type?
I love the way you're dressed.
You said it.
Very handsome. I probably wouldn't in the real world entertain.
Type shit.
Okay. So, prior to her saying the whole light skin thing, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she cold.
Okay.
Yeah, my voice gone. Yeah, no, she cold.
Thank you.
That's thick as hell. Yeah.
See, that's all they see
And
is
we
her
did get
body.
a pop down here.
They can't see nothing else but her body. That's all they want. No, this is wrong.
All right. Your name and age?
How you doing? My name is Nati. I'm 25.
And
I'm
Nati,
sorry,
what do
wait,
you
what's your name?
Nati. Nati.
Nati.
Not T?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Ethiopian name.
Okay.
and what do you do?
I'm a project engineer for a general contractor full time, and then do a little freelance estimating on the side.
Okay.
Oh, so, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, first, I'm an Aries. But yeah, when people ask me about my sign, I feel like they're making a lot of assumptions about the sign. To be honest, I don't believe in that at all.
Yeah.
But
You believe a little bit because you knew it was enough to state it.
you're cool though. You're pretty, and
Thank
I
you.
think we'd be good friends. But yeah, that's
I think so too. And honestly, let me just elaborate on like the zodiac question. Like, I would never cancel somebody because of their zodiac sign. Like, that's dumb. But like, I do. Like, I'm a Virgo, so like a lot of the things that they say about Virgos is very true for me personally. So like, I just like it gives me kind of like a little insight of what your personality could look like. But obviously, I would give you the chance to like indulge me in who you really are.
It's cool.
Okay, thank you. Let's head on back. Okay, so we do have two guys left. I'm going to go ahead and see if you guys have any questions for her. You do? Okay, let's start here.
What is submission to you?
Submission.
What is being a
Ooh.
submissive woman?
Submissive is like allowing my man to lead. So like let's say we want to buy a house or something.
Yeah.
And I want to live in one area, but you tell me that you want to live in this area for this, that, and this reason. I'm going to listen to you, and if I feel like, okay, my man has proved to me that he can lead, I think he knows what he's talking about. If we move here, it might not be the best idea, so I'm going to go with what my man says.
What do you mean?
Okay, let me hear what his question is. That is not what submission is.
Prove to you.
Just like letting me know that you have like, you know what you're doing, basically. Just like financially, spiritually, mentally, with your goals. If you say that you have goals and you haven't achieved any of them,
Let me explain to y'all what submission is. Submission is being obedient, following the lead, even when you don't feel like it. So even if the man did not know what he was doing, you follow him because that's what submission is. So if you're paying attention to the word submission, we're obviously talking about the headship arrangement that's laid out in the Bible. That's a biblical reference. So the man answers to God, the woman answers to the man. So she has to trust enough in God, have enough belief in her God, that her God will correct the man. But if he's not a part of an organized religion, if he's not a part of doing things the right way, then she can't be submissive to that man because there's nothing greater to him in his mind. This guy who asked the question is a porn star. So the Bible speaks about fornication and adultery and all these sexual activities very negatively, talking about how they challenge your relationship with God. So is God really his head? So can she really be submissive to a man that's not submissive to a God himself. Unbelievable.
Then why would I let you lead anything that has to do with me? So just proving it that way.
Okay. Any questions?
Because he doesn't know what submission is the way I just described it biblically. He's got to be like, oh, yeah, okay, okay.
Questions here?
What city you stay? I mean, where you stay? Like, you
I stay in Phoenix.
stay in Phoenix?
Yes, sir.
I stay in Cali, so I don't know.
Ooh, long distance.
Long distance.
I don't know about that one.
See? See how easy that was? Long distance is nothing. If you got the money, you can go fly back and forth. It's easy. People do it all the time. But if you're going to use it as a way out, it really tells us what she came here for. She didn't come here for love.
So long distance is a no for you.
No, I
Okay.
can't do that.
Okay, so you did have him get his balloon back. Is he someone that's your type?
He's handsome. Yeah, I would entertain him.
Oh, entertain me. Hold on.
I would.
Hold on.
Did I say something bad?
You say entertain.
Yeah, she's not here to take you seriously. She only wants you guys looking at her body. And she don't have much of a mind. So she knows. She led with what has more value to her. Her mind doesn't have value, but her body has value. That's just weird.
Yeah. Entertain the idea of getting to know you.
No,
Okay.
that's
Just
not
like
the
you would
word
do
you
that for me,
use.
right?
I feel you. Yeah.
Okay.
That's playing.
Let's go back this way. Why did we end up popping?
Just I had to think about what she was saying about the submission. So before I got famous, before I had anything, I had my ex of 3 years. And I was trying to marry and stuff like that, but she didn't believe in the hustle. She didn't believe in what I was doing and stuff like that. I didn't have the results. You know what I'm saying with that, and she didn't believe in what was happening. And I told her what exactly was going to happen to where I am today and stuff like that. It's like, okay, I can't entrust that. Oh, I might not have it in 5 years. I might have it in 2 years. It might happen in 6 years. You feel me? But like you thinking that, oh, you don't have the results yet. You know, a lot of people don't have results yet. You feel me? Don't come overnight. It don't come over in a year. Don't come over in 3. You got to stick and ride. If you ain't, and if you're not finna do that,
Beat it, right?
Yeah.
So his best example of being on this show and being famous, of finding himself a woman, is to be the last guy to pop on a stripper. How would you like that to be your reputation on the show? Oh, my first opportunity here? Yep, I was the last guy to pop on a stripper. Why weren't you the first guy? Why can't you be proud of that? And you're going to lay it down on submission? Dude, you're a porn star. You're just like her, a stripper. You're showing yourself. You're out there. You're out there for self, instant gratification. Yeah, you were in a relationship. I'm sure there's a long story behind that. But neither one of y'all could function well in a relationship together because you're two selfish people looking out for yourself. You're not looking out for your partner. That's why she can't explain submission to you. And that's why even submission, the way she explained it, didn't make sense to you. But see, I'm telling you, this is just wrong. All wrong.
Yeah. No, I felt that.
Cool. All right, well, Nucci, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Listen, you have to stand for something or you fall for anything. A woman coming out, putting herself out like that, and if it were a man, like the first guy, he's talking about himself being a porn star. I mean, putting yourself out there like that, there's already a lot of negativity in the world. Why do we want to add to it? We should be the type of people that want to help each other to grow and mature and do positive things in our lives and not live lives that are debauchery. This is low debauchery. This is as low as you're going to get in life. So it's real sad that she came out that way because she did speak kindly. She does have some good parts to herself in her heart. I don't think she's all evil. She's not a total lost case, and neither is the other gentleman. I don't see that. I just see misguided people, 25 years old. This is why people should get married a lot older or take their time, because it takes time for people to grow and to show you who they are. Now, this is a speed dating episode, and it's going to have its own set of challenges. But at the same time, come on, you got to use the brain that God gave you to make some better decisions. Coming out in your underwear, It's not a good decision. Well, that's it. I'm an older man. This has been my reaction to the Pop the Balloon or Find Love show. Please help us to grow our channel. Help us to reach 25,000 subscribers or more, and you can only do that by hitting the subscribe button. So if you like what I said, if you got your own opinions, you didn't like what I said, put it in the comments. But for now, remember this.